Once he loved you, but now he only wants to hurt you. Part 2. Taehyungff. Flashback. Why is Taehyung late? You were at Eric's place, waiting for Taehyung, since you all wanted to spend some time together. He called me. He will be here soon. Here, your lemon juice. He placed the glass in front of you that he brought from the kitchen along with his drink. Oh, thank you. Are you happy with Taehyung? You didn't notice his eyes roaming at all your body. Yes, very. But I think you deserve better than him. What? He is way too aggressive for someone innocent like you. Does he abuse? You need to stop, Eric. You shifted at your place, trying to hide the marks from last night at your neck. Those marks were out of love. Taehyung loves to give those at all you, but you never found that toxic. In fact, you enjoy every moment with him. Eric, I was just saying, you shouldn't. Since more than me, you are his best friend. And also, there is no way for you to speak in our matter. He poked his inner cheek and tilted his head. Well, I was just worried for you. He was always rough with his ex, so I think Taehyung is not coming, so I should leave. You got to your feet to leave as he was behaving so unusual that you started feeling uncomfortable. He also left his place standing in your way, and before you could take a step away, a wave of darkness hit you. Calm down, we have things to do. You would fall back to couch if Eric wasn't holding your arms. The sudden pain in your head made you yelp as you tried to push him away. Look at me, Jan. Holding your jaw in his hand, he made you look at him, your eyes opening and closing in a slow motion. Taehyung, you slurred, and your whole body covered up in a thin layer of sweat. The arousing heat made your throat dry and mind blur. It's me, Jan. Ta, when did you? Your legs gave up, and he picked you up as a smirk never leaving his face. It's not fair that every time you get the best things, Taehyung. Staring at your small figure in his arms, he walked to the nearby room. I tried to open my arms and adjust with the annoying light that was pinning to my brain. Blinking several times, I discovered that this is not my room, followed by that. What? Why? How? With one hand at my head that was throbbing in pain, I looked to my right side and regretted instantly. Eric? No. Shutting a scream from my mouth, I dragged away to the corner of bed along with the silk sheet hiding my body. His eyes opened slowly when the cover was snatched from him, revealing his body. Eric, what's the problem now? I left the bed, wrapping the sheet around me. With racing heart, I turned my head, feeling someone's presence, my eyes popping out of my skull when I saw an extremely hurt Taehyung standing at the entrance of the door. Taehyung, Jan? His voice just a mere whisper, and his face was like he had seen a ghost. I didn't. This is not true. I pulled my own hairs with one hand as other was clutching the sheet. We can explain, Taehyung. We were drunk and Taehyung's gaze shifted from me to Eric, who had now pushed himself into his pants. I saw my boyfriend jumping at his best friend with whom I just slept. My tears taking all over my face, and he was beating Eric, not giving him any chance to take a breath. When he turned to me, my hyperventilating figure, I shake my head trying to say that I cannot cheat him. But you are a liar, a cheater. How good I felt for you. You snatched everything from me, Jan. I wish you just had killed me. He snarled, and I felt myself ashamed of being alive. He strode to me, and I wouldn't mind if he just strangled me like he did to Eric. I whimpered when he pulled me with my bare arms. My hand didn't let go of the cover. Was my love not enough? Was I not enough? His words were hurting, and the touch was burning me. I don't remember. I wasn't drunk. Pain in my head wasn't letting me to make proper words. He made a disgusted face hearing my slur. He was fighting back his tears. I was reeking of alcohol that I don't know how. He left the suffocated room after pushing me, my body hitting the floor, and I found that pain nothing as compared to what my poor heart was feeling. Flashback ended. You were about to slid down next to the door of the room where the moron Eric had been beaten to pulp by someone. That someone came to you and put the coat of his suit around you. You recognized him and opened your mouth to tell him everything that you faced. Jimin, I got you, relax. You hugged him to seek some warmth in this cold world. Jimin took you to your home. He made you sit on the couch as you denied to go to your room. I am shocked that you didn't throw me out of your luxurious car when I was taking out every meal of day out of me. That is all right. Should I call the doctor? No. Just sit here, please. I am afraid to be left alone. You had told him everything that happened 6 months ago, and rest he heard by Eric, and then beat him, giving him few fractures and a black eye. I will talk to Taehyung and tell him what actually happened that day. Sitting beside you, he pulled his fingers through your hairs while you were laying on your stomach, his coat still around you. No, you shouldn't. But why? He needs to know that what he saw wasn't real. I don't want him to think that I am trying to get him back by pulling creepy strings. Jan, he will believe you. That day, I also thought that I slept with Eric. I cannot blame him if he doesn't have an ounce of trust in me. Then why he is all around you again? He didn't forgive me, but still he wants me. You really need to tell him the truth. I will think about it. Leaving a last kiss at your head, he left, and you kept lying there, feeling his presence due to his coat. At least you have your best friend besides you. For the last 2 weeks, you had locked yourself at home. Jimin visiting you daily, and Taehyung asking you to come to office. But you didn't hear anything from Eric. I should just resign. Lazily in your bed, you ignored the continuous ringing of bell at your door. If it's Jimin, he knows the passcode, and I have no energy to argue with Taehyung. As you were ignoring him a lot, you were sure that sooner or later he would be at your home for answers. You gasped when someone entered in room from the balcony. What? You cannot do this, Taehyung. Removing the duvet, you approached him, ignoring the fact that you were only in an oversized shirt. I had no other option. Your cheeks crimson red when he was taking slow steps to you, while eyeing you head to toe. Why are you not coming to office? I wanted to see you. Just get lost before I crash you. You didn't know whether that was because of your mood swings these days or the thick tension in the room, but you wanted to jump at him so bad. Why so fairies? We can sit and talk. Talk to my ex-boyfriend, who is now my boss, in the restroom over the slab. Why were you feeling his fingers, tracing your wrist, moving upward? He was so close that you craned your neck to look into his eyes. Didn't you like that? His deep voice. It took all into you to stop yourself. No, you hate me. I felt to be used. I am damn sure that was mutual. The rise and fall of your chest when he took one more step. Why you did that in the first place? So you thought I am a free property to just shut up, Jan, before I make you. Raising his voice, he towered more at you, and you fell on bed. His tie in your hands, and he was above you, with his hands at either side of your head. We cannot be together. His minty breath at your face, and your eyes stuck at his lips. You were drunk. We can forget about that. His lips slightly brushed to yours, and the heat attacked you. I cannot spend my whole life making you believe me that I will not warm someone else's bed behind your back. I never think about you like that, but you closed your eyes, your fingers tucked into his hairs, pulling him more closer. When you tried to move your lower body that was under him because of the friction, he pulled out after a soft peck. Ta, I missed you so much. Jan, we need to stop. Ta, then why you kissed me back? You let out a shaky breath. Ta, your body wanted Jan. Gathering all your energy, you pushed him aside. Jan, leave right now. Ta, Jan, I said leave. It was difficult to shout with a dry throat and a rising bile. Why I am throwing up so much. The thought sent the shivers to your whole body. Taehyung back hugged you and you flinched, then pushed him. Oh my. Rushing to bathroom, you shut the door with a heart that was about to explode any next second. Taehyung kept knocking his fist at the door for the next 5 minutes. Jan, are you okay? Answer me, or I am breaking this door. His voice laced in worry for you. But you were standing inside with shaking hands that was holding the kit, showing positive. To be continued. To be continued. Keep loving and supporting. I will try to upload next part soon.